Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is the other Intoresin mold that I'm going to do today. And it is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 parter. All of these parts fit together to make one piece. Then, this mold is not an Intoresin. I got it off of Etsy. It's a pumpkin druzy tray mold that I just am excited to pour. So I'm going to pour it today as well. But this is my hero. I've got all these aspects to be pouring in here. This one, I'm not going to enjoy demolding, I don't think. I hope so. And then all these little guys here. They are diamond. So it's going to be a sparkly. Alright. So, I'm going to be pouring these little guys in different colors. This guy is going to be the same color as well as this one and then the pumpkin. I'm going to take some Little Windows mirror pigment and color in just the stem of this, because I'm going to be pouring this in an orange, but I'm going to be doing it in a glitter alcohol. From Contour Creations. I haven't decided. It's going to be a toss-up between pumpkin and burnt sienna. I'm not real sure which one I'm going to use yet, but I'm going to put a little bit in a cup and see at the time, mix it with resin and see which one I want to do. But these are glitter alcohol inks. Love these. So we're going to have those, and I'm going to paint this real quick because I'm going to mix up the resin, and we're going to be doing these in different colors, and we're going to be doing them in a purple, a turquoise, a yellow, and let me see, pink, I think, let's see, 3, 4, 5. I need one more color. So I've got purple, turquoise, yellow, and pink. And let's do let's have a bright color. But I don't want it to overtake anything. I'm sorry, y'all. Trying to make up my mind here. How about just a blue? Just a plain blue. So I have purple, turquoise, yellow, pink, and blue. These are Craft Smart resin pigments, and we're going to be using those. But I think this pink one, I'm not going to use that one because I think it stains the mold, and I don't want to stain my mold. I don't. How about a different color? Let's see. Because I got so many colors that we could use. So let's find a different one. How about this octopus ink? starfish. I hope it doesn't stain the mold, but we'll see. All right, so right now I'm going to mix up some resin, and then we'll be back to start doing this. Okay, so I got the resin mixed up, and I put a little resin in each one of these cups. It's not going to take but just a tad, I believe. I think some of these I'm going to have to poke a hole in because I haven't opened them before. Alright, and I'm just going to put one little drop because I don't think it's going to take more than that of these colors. I don't think I've ever opened this one either. Oh, goodness. Making a mess over here, y'all. Y'all know I am. Because I don't want them to be overwhelming in the colors. But I want them to have a tint to where you can at least see the color. This is this one. That's that one. That one's that one. And then, oops, this is the yellow. Yellow. And then this is the starfish. Alright, let's mix these up. Let's take these lids off here. Put them over here for safekeeping. Alright, now I need some stir sticks. I'm going to stir these colors in. And like I said, I don't really need a lot of color in it, but I definitely want a tint. And that's got a tint, so that's good. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. Yellow. Move these out of the way before I get in trouble here. This was the turquoise. Yeah, that's definitely a different tint. So that's good. Okay. And then purple. All right, now these are going to be, I think that I'm going to leave those clear because that way the other colors will hopefully stand out. So we're going to pour this into here. And it's already a diamond mold, so you know it's going to be sparkly. Ooh, I think I poured too much in there, y'all. Oh, yes, I did. Crackers. Cheese and crackers. Well, y'all knew I'd make a mess sooner or later. I thought it'd be later instead of sooner. But I'm staying true to my track record. Let's see if I can get this back in there. There we go. I kind of have a problem with this middle part on this curing machine mat. I think it's like it gives me just a little bit of elevation there that's not conducive to keeping things even sometimes. Just get all those bubbles to come up in there. All right, now let's see if I can pour this guy. And I'm going to get him halfway poured, and I'm going to get a tool to see about getting any bubbles to come up. Okay. All right, let's give these a spritz. I've got too much mess making on these gloves. Let me get another pair. Y'all know how I am about too much stickiness. I don't think you can do much. It's too sticky. All right. Now, I definitely want to paint this real quick because when I need to get that poured, because that resin is not going to, I'm going to pick this up, guys, and bring it to me so I can see what I'm doing. Because this resin's going to get hot here in a few minutes, and I need to get it poured. But I wanted to paint the stem. Get that done. Alright, a little area over here. Alright, let me dump the other part of this out in this trash can. Alright. I'm going to bend it over so that I can burnish it real quick. And try not to get too much on the other part to clean up. Okay, that should be burnished pretty good. Now, let me get a little Q-tip here. Get this out of here. I need some alcohol in here. Get this cleaned up. Sometimes it's just very hard to get every little spick and span off here. That's why I have a disclaimer sign when I sell my products to people and let them know that it is a piece of art and it is not without imperfections. If they want perfect, they'll need to go to somebody else because I'm not perfect. Okay, I think that'll work on that. All right, and then this, I want to see which one we want to do. And by doing that, we're going to put a little bit in these cups just to see what color we want. This, I'm getting it everywhere. This is the pumpkin. Alright, this is the pumpkin. And then this is the burnt sienna. So let's see what we got here. All right. I think I'm going to go with the burnt sienna, guys, for a darker, no, let's go with the pumpkin. All right, let's go with the pumpkin. I think that, I don't want it too dark. I mean, I know there are some dark pumpkins out there, but I think that we're going to go with, because I think that burnt sienna is just a little bit darker than what I want. So we're going to go with the pumpkin. All right. I'm just going to squirt it in there. I'm not counting any drops. I want to squirt it in there till I know what color I want. Hold on. Let me get it over here where y'all can see. And we're going to put that little bit of test burnt sienna in there to give it a little bit of depth, I think, but not too much. All right, let's see what that does. Yep, I think that'll do it, y'all. Let's go for it. I don't think that I could have done that again in a million years to get that just the right amount in there. I need this guy. This guy gets all the goodness out of these cups. Okay, I believe that'll do it. We can give that a squirt, get rid of the surface bubbles. And I think that I want to take this and go around inside of it. Just to get any trapped bubbles to come up. All right. All right. Get this cleaned off real quick. Now we can give it another, yeah, a lot of bubbles came up. Give that a squirt. Give these more squitch. Okay. All right, now we got these guys to do. And like I said, they're not going to take much. All right. Now, this Okay, now all this other leftover resin, I'll be sticking it in some little birds. Bring out the birds. That's a skull. I don't want a skull. I want birds. Oh, here's all the birds. Oh, we can also put it in here. That one and this one. Okay, so I'm going to pour this extra in these little extra molds, and then we'll demold them together. So we'll be back when it's time to demold. Okay, everybody, it's time to unmold. Woohoo! Let's see what we got. I love that mold. I need to make another copy of that before I use it too much and lose its sparkliness. We got a little bird. He's so pretty. He's so pretty. Here, let me get some light. There we go. All right. Now, I don't know if this one's ready or not. Let's see. It might be. I'm so sorry. It appears that my microphone went out at this time, but I demolded that pumpkin, and it just, oh, it's beautiful. Look at that sparkly. It never, the camera never does it justice, but the sparkliness of it is just overwhelming. It's just a beautiful, beautiful mold. I will link it into the description because I did get it off of Etsy, but it's about an inch deep, I believe. I'll measure it and take a picture of that, but we'll, but it is just a gorgeous tray. It's just beautiful. But I do take custom orders if you want that as well. If you want me to make you one, I will be happy to make you one. Just notify me. My information's in the description, and I'd be happy to make you one. But it is beautiful. All right, now we're going to go over here. Let's take these guys out because look at all these pretty colors. I love this little mold with all these corals. Because you know corals are beautiful colors. They're different colors and stuff. Just the underwater corals. But I really like this little mold. Especially if you have extra resin, it's a good little mold to pour your extra resin into. Because you can always make beautiful little pictures with these little coral pieces. For sure. And I will be using them a lot. So I really like that little mold. Okay, now we're going to move on to the hero. And let's get this big piece out first. I believe this is the top. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so sparkly. Oh, it's just beautiful. Look how it sparkles. Intoresin just never disappoints with their molds. I tell you, their diamond molds are breathtaking. Let me get this little piece off here, a little over pour. Sorry about that. I had to get it off because it's bugging me because it's so beautiful. Look at that. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Okay, now this is the bottom. And again, look how gorgeous it is. sparkly, sparkly. All right, now this little guy, he's going to give me a problem, I know, because the mold is a little bit tight. Oops, sorry, I can't keep things in my hand. I might have to spray it a little bit to get that to come out because I don't want to break it. So let me spray a little bit in it and see if I can get it to come out a little easier for me. And it may not be that hard for you, but like I said, I have arthritis in my hand, so I don't have strength. So there we go. So that's the middle pole of the carousel. Goes right in there. It's so pretty. And then the top will go right on top of it, like that. All right, let's get these little guys out. I think they came out so cute being different colored. And they're going to fit right down into the little slots into the base. I love that you don't have to fight with those things to glue them in there. If you pour them, I'm sorry for the blurriness, I'm trying to let you see how sparkly they are. There we go. It's so sparkly. But pour them full, not too doming, but pour them right to the edge, and the bottom, they'll fit right in there perfectly. I love that I did these on different colors because and pouring that clear, it is definitely making will make a difference on the how it stands out. But they fit in there really tight if you pour it right. But I think this little yellow guy, I didn't pour him just enough, so I'm going to have to glue him in there because he doesn't stand up as well. But put that in the middle, and then put the lid on there. Look at this. How breathtaking is that? That would be so cute as set it on a light base and put it into a child's room. It'll be so pretty, and I will get better pictures. I'm just trying to show you right now. I'm going to get that fixed in there. I didn't get him poured right, so he doesn't want to sit in there good because he's not as tight. He doesn't fit in there as tight, so I'm going to have to UV resin him in there. But it is so pretty. It's so cute. Look how cute. Oh, it's so sparkly and beautiful. Intoresin, you have really outdone yourself this time with that. But like I said, I will get better pictures and I'll light it up for you to see what it looks like. But I will link the mold in the description. And please go and use my discount code. And I do benefit from you doing that because it allows me to continue to show you what the molds look like. And so please, and it saves you money while you're there. I can also take orders if you can't afford the molds because I know some of them are a little expensive, and I can definitely take custom orders for you if you need to. But I will link that. And it's just a gorgeous mold. Intoresin they don't disappoint. They just don't disappoint. And I love how these all came out. I hope that you did too. I was very impressed with it. And I love all these little colored pieces of coral. They're just so pretty. I definitely want to mention again Miss Deborah. She is still recovering from major surgery, and she's having a little hard time with that recovery. So I want y'all to have her in your prayers, please. I'm going to definitely want her to come back and get better. And I definitely hope that you enjoyed the video. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you haven't subscribed, maybe you'll think about subscribing. And it's free. It doesn't cost anything. And I definitely appreciate each and every one of you.
and I appreciate your support for sure. I don't take that for granted, and I definitely honor each and every one of you, and I pray that each and every one of you be blessed for it. But I did enjoy today's video, and I hope that you come back for the next one. I don't know what we're going to do next, but we're going to do something fun. It's always fun to me. But if you remember, though, I don't. I will link all the videos. I mean, all the molds, because this one's not an Intoresin. That pumpkin's not an Intoresin, and I want to link it in there. So I definitely. I hope that you have a great night, morning, afternoon, whatever your time zone is, and that you enjoyed all this today. And come back and see me for sure on my next video. And you never know what we're going to do. And I think I have a few more Intoresin molds, but remember, there are blessings everywhere. And if you haven't found one, I just ask that you be one. And come back and see us.